Have you heard of the term unconscious bias? Unconscious bias is the tendency for people to judge others without thinking, based only on how they look or speak, how they dress, or even their gender. All of us are guilty of this at one time or another, perhaps without realizing it, like when we avoid a beggar dahil takot tayo, or dismiss someone's ideas dahil mukhang bata pa ito, wala pa masyadong alam. And because it is so common, we might also have been victims of bias. We certainly know how it feels. We feel out of place, like we don't belong, or that we don't deserve certain things. But our God is not this way. In the first reading from Samuel, the Lord says, "Not as man sees, does God see." He doesn't care about our stature or looks. He doesn't care about our past. He gives us all a chance to be closer to Him and reaches out to all of us in different ways. He shines His light on all of us. The reading also says that what the Lord does care about is what's in our hearts. But what exactly is it that He's looking for? Perhaps we can learn from today's Gospel.
The Gospel tells us the story of Jesus curing the man who was born blind. Jesus saw the blind man in his isolation and suffering. Jesus went and approached him, applied clay to his eyes, and told him to wash in the pool. The blind man went and washed and came back able to see. We see here the example of the blind man. He obeyed Jesus promptly, without question. He faithfully acted on the command of Jesus. He thought that Jesus was a prophet, but with the guidance of the Lord, he ended up acknowledging that Jesus is God. He said, "I do believe, Lord." How about the Pharisees? They mocked the blind man and disputed his healing. They told him, "Mas marunong ka pa sa amin," and threw him out. They doubted Jesus because he cured the blind man on the Sabbath. Saint Jose Maria Escriva, in his commentary, says that their sin was in not letting Jesus, who is the light, open their eyes. So friends, when God reaches out to us, perhaps in the silence of our prayer, through other people, or even through suffering and struggles, the choice is ours. Do we, like the Pharisees, doubt, question, find all sorts of excuses to say no, and stay in the darkness of our comfort zones? Or do we go the better way, like the blind man did, listen and put our full trust in His words? Accept our brokenness in humility, wash and receive His healing as a gift, and be a grateful witness to His power and love.
So remember, God shines His light on all of us, and He is always there, just waiting for us to open the door of our hearts to let His light in.
Have a blessed Sunday.